Hi Army. Hi, how are you? So Big Day came to me and told me to do another reading, and this reading is about your path. So you see 3 paths in front of you, and please choose the one you're most drawn to. This is path number 1, and I wrote a quote on the back, so we will see what it means to you. I also chose a cutie that's walking with you on that path and helping you. You know, in this moment right now. That doesn't mean for forever, but just right now in the moment you're choosing the pile, because this is the advice from the universe for that right now. So please choose the pile you're most drawn to right now. You know, this is the actual advice for your path, for your situation right now. Pile 2. And pile 3. So please choose your pile. If you don't know which one to choose, just take a deep breath, close your eyes, open them, and the first pile you see is the pile the universe wants you to take. So let us just breathe out and choose a pile. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And I'm starting the reading with pile 1. So hi guys, welcome to the reading. So if you chose pile 1, this is your path, the path you felt drawn to. So let's do this. This is the pile you're drawn to. For me, this looks like a road that the road is foggy right now. It looks like you're walking this road for a long time because of that old lamp. That looks for me like you're walking this road, this path for a long time, and it's foggy. And you couldn't see the end of the road yet. So you just keep walking, that's all what you can do, you know. But you don't know what's lying at the end of the road, you know. Let's see what the quote is saying. Yeah, sometimes the path is foggy and you can't see. Just keep walking, you know. Universe is saying just keep walking. Just walk that path. The universe will always lead you to your guided destination. So let's see what that foggy road is all about. What is the path you are on? Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this. Universe is trying to tell you that you are a healer. You are an empath for sure, I think. And you're very pure. I see that here because she wears that white dress. So you're a very pure person. You have a very pure energy in your heart, you know. The light is shining behind her. And see how this matches with the white light here? It's like a healing light that you send out while you're walking this path, you know. So it could be that you are a nurse or a doctor, someone who heals people by profession. It also could be that you are someone like me, you know, like a tarot reader or someone who's very spiritual, someone who works in a church. Maybe you also do that not by profession, but, you know, in your free time. You are a child of the moon. I see here the moon. And you're very wise. So you walked that path, that healing path. You walked it for a long time, but you cannot see what is the outcome of that yet. Because you're just walking, and while you're walking, you're healing people. And that's why the universe is not telling you the outcome. Because they want you to walk this path. They want you to, while you're walking, you heal people. That's what the universe just told me. And you gain wisdom. See, like that owl here? It's like while you're walking this path, you gain more and more wisdom. It's step by step. They cannot give you the outcome in the beginning of walking this path, because then you would take a shortcut and you wouldn't heal as many people as when you don't know the outcome. That's why they don't tell you. But they let me know that they know your intentions are very pure. You're a very loving, very pure person. You heal with your hands. I see that here. That's very deep, guys. You heal with your hands. So you could be like giving massage to people. Or you draw, you do art, some kind of art with your hands. You could do music. You could be a musician. Yeah, you're very wise. You already gained a lot of wisdom on the journey. Yeah, you love nature. And here with the nature, I see that comes out of you naturally. This is just a light. Sorry, guys, my battery died. I don't know why this happens in the last times a lot. Maybe Spirit is here. Because Spirit has a strong energy. So, you know, I take this as a sign that everything what I told you right now is true, you know? Yeah. Wow, that's very deep, guys. And that's what you're doing comes out of you naturally. You're a light being. Like you are a light worker. Beautiful. What you must surrender, we look later. Yeah. See, again, we have the moon here. And this path of yours, that's like, isn't it the same pictures? It almost looks like fog, like snow. You could live in England. I don't know, I just got in England. Maybe London is important to you. Maybe you went to a concert in London. I don't know. But it's something you're releasing. It's something you're releasing that comes out of you that heals people. And here again we see the moon. Do you see the moon? It's almost the same symbol. It could also mean that you get your inspiration. If you are an artist, you get your inspiration at night when you dream. What do you need to release? Yeah. And the universe is constantly asking you, release, release. So while you're walking that path, and because it's foggy and fogged in, you don't know where you're going. It's like through your releasing also your stuff, you know, because sometimes you're crying. I see that here. Because of the rain, because you don't know where to go. You don't know where that road leads you to, you know. And you are in winter here. This is winter. For me, that means being frozen in. Like you have the feeling you're stuck. It's like you have the feeling while you're walking on the road, you're like stuck in the process. You're not getting anywhere. Because see, that road is like very foggy and you have the feeling while I'm walking, I cannot see a lot, you know. And the universe is constantly asking you, release, you know. It's okay to cry. It's okay that you don't know where the road is going because you are watched by the universe. I see also that you heal at night. So it could mean that I don't know how you heal at night, but maybe in your dreams, I think you get the inspiration and you're healing. You're healing yourself at night and then in daylight you heal other people. Beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. Look at this, Army. This is so beautiful. It says creation. You create something. You create while you're healing other people. You are an artist. There's the moon again. Yeah, the moon gives you inspiration, Army. The moon, for this pile, the moon is so important. Oh my gosh, look at this. The light on the moon looks even like this here. Look at the light and this. Yeah, the light comes from the moon. The light comes at night. You get inspired at night and then you heal others with your inspiration. So you might be an artist. Let me look. What is that creation all about, universe? Give me... you can't sleep at night. Yeah. See? The 9 of Swords is like having sleepless nights. That's what I thought. It's like she's thinking about the universe, how everything is coming together, you know? This person, like you are at night, maybe you cannot sleep. You're like dreaming. And you're thinking about your creation. You're wearing a mask. See that here? I think you can take off that mask during nighttime. You can be yourself in the nighttime. And in the daylight, you have to wear a mask also. And you become that healer. Yeah, and look how... Look, this looks like she wears a mask too, isn't it? Doesn't it look like she wears a mask? It's like she cannot show herself. It's very feminine energy. If this could also be a guy, you know, guys. So if you are, I know, like, my channel watch like 98% women, but it could be that, you know, a guy is watching me, so you have a lot of feminine energy, you know, if you are a guy. A lot of feminine, because this is here the feminine energy that's healing people. It's very important to that person, like to you, to heal people. That's why you think about creation, you think about the universe at night. You're trying to study all about the universe. That's why you want to get in all the information from the universe. That's why you don't sleep, because you try to heal people. You try to heal people. And you release at night. You release at night what makes you sad, you know, and you heal at night through that. That's deep, guys. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy deep. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at this. It says focus on the light. You heal with your hands. You have very healing hands. You have healing hands. Focus on the light, yeah. It's like here again, focus on the light, focus on the moon. The moon gives you inspiration. You create with your hands with the moon. The moon inspires you and gives you sunshine, gives you hope. Because I see the flower here, the light gives you hope. There's something in the light you see when you cannot sleep. You look at the moon. There's something about the moon that heals you, that finds healing, and then with that healing energy you can heal others. That's deep, guys. And sometimes you're hopeless. That's why the universe is saying focus on the light. Just keep walking, you know, because you're fogged in. But that's important. That's necessary to reach your goal for the universe. It's necessary to heal all those people. Let me get one more card for this. What's that focus on the light card all about, universe? Yeah, keep focus, make plans. Keep walking. Yeah, the Two of Wands, keep walking. You're on the right path, the universe is saying. You're already on your right path. You're healing people with your presence. And it's okay. And I see the Nine of Swords here, the card about not sleeping. It's green, so it's okay. You know, green is a color of heart chakra. That's necessary that you heal yourself, okay? And it's nothing bad. You know, if people think, oh my gosh, that person cannot sleep at night, you know, no, it's not bad. That person is studying at night. It's studying the moon, the light. That's all that, you know, so that they can heal others with it. And the universe is saying, yes, keep moving. You're on the right path. What do you need to surrender? Oh, wow, look at this. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Yeah. Yeah. I feel here, look at those colors. It's like because you don't know where you're going. You sometimes you are very defensive. You're like building a wall up. That's why that mask. But you don't need to wear that mask. The universe is saying everything is fine. You're protected by the universe. Surrender defensiveness. Because if you close yourself off, the road stays more fogged in. You can release yourself. You can release your true authenticity. Because you're trying to hide, like whoever this is, you're trying to hide behind a mask. Because you know you are a very strong healer. You heal with your art, you heal with your hands. You are a mystic. And but you try to defend yourself because you are afraid that people will notice that about you. It's like you have a secret and you are afraid that people notice that. Yeah. And that's why you draw back a lot of times. You draw back to protect yourself. You know, but you really want to get that healing energy out. So you have like phases where you heal people constantly, and you have phases where you defend yourself because you are afraid that maybe people draw too much energy out of you. But the universe is saying, look at this. This is you. Look at this. People can draw as much energy as they want because you have the universe behind your back. You have a light that's shining constantly from the universe. Constantly. The universe just saying to me, healing energy flows through you. It's not going to take it away. You don't need to be afraid. Because you're afraid that one day, when you heal and heal and heal, that you get powered out. You know? But don't do that. You are protected. Okay, let's see which cutie helps you on your way. And I haven't looked at those guys, so I will be surprised. Okay. And then we have an advice from the cutie. So let's see who that is. Oh my gosh. It's like Big T is here all the time. It's like at least one pile in the reading. It's always about him. Oh gosh. Okay guys, so Taehangi is with you. And you know, this reading sounds a lot like our little healer, you know. So I hope maybe he should see this one day. Maybe he also needs to walk this path, you know. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So if you are this 2 army, then you are with our baby walking the road. He's helping you. And what is he saying? Like I put those cards together, you know, and then I mix them up and put them to the piles. Because I have 3 piles only today, and yeah. So what is he saying? Just in case you wonder how I do that, you know, that he is out there and this card is out there. I put those cards together, but then I mix it up and I didn't look which cutie is which pile. So it says, don't let someone dim your light simply because it's shining in their eyes. Oh my gosh. It even fits, right? Oh my gosh, that's cool. So, yeah. Like you are afraid if you shine too light, you get haters. You are afraid of people coming in on hating on you. That's why you're very defensive. You have this wall around you. But the universe is saying you don't need to do because they protect you. So whoever is doing harm to this person, okay guys, this is important for us to know also, Army, because this reading could also be for our cutie. So whoever does harm to our Taehangi, the universe protects him. You know, they will get karma back 100 times because he is that mystic healer. So in case you're wondering, if you watched that reading and you see, oh my gosh, it just fits to him. Yes, it did. I just realized that too. And this person here is protected by the universe big time. And that's why they can surrender the defensiveness. You know, this person here is protected 100 times. This means if someone does that harm to that person, you know, they better not do that. Because this person is a healer made by the universe. They should heal people. Okay? I just want to say that in case you're wondering, Army. Okay? So that was a wonderful, beautiful road pile. Yeah. That's beautiful, right? Very beautiful. So if you chose this and, you know, you think, oh my gosh, I'm not that healer personality. It could be that those abilities are still sleeping in you. And that's why it's fogged, you know. You cannot see it yet, but it's coming out later in life, maybe. This could also be, okay, guys? I'm just saying. But usually you chose the path because you are already on that road. And I know because, like, I myself feel that too for me. I would have chosen that pile because I feel the same here while I was reading it. I felt it I could also identify with that pile. And I know because of you guys, I know I draw in a lot of people that are also like this, you know, because we should heal with him on his side, you know. We should also heal people. So it could be that, you know, if you resonate with that, that you belong to our soul group, you know. And that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay, Army? So that's all what I wanted to say, and we move on to pile 2. So hi, Army. We're moving on to our pile 2. And this is a beautiful Europe scenery. When I look at this picture, it looks like Paris for me. I get constantly reminded of Paris, of our concert, you know. So you might have been at the concert in Paris too. You might live in France. You might have a very high connection to France or to Europe, you know, because if you're watching that, yeah, maybe you always loved Europe, Western Europe, and the languages. Maybe you studied Spanish or French in school, you know. So you're very interested in old European art, culture, I feel. Yeah. And your path is very windy. Like you're walking, probably the road you're walking, it's like, you know, you think when I'm arriving, this takes like forever, you know. But I see here the road is going up. So that's a good sign, you know. It's better than if the road would go down. So you will arrive at your destination someday, but, you know, it's a windy road. And universe just told me, look at those trees here. They are like, you know, like a desert tree, you know, like no, how do you say, no green, no leaves on them. So you had a very hard time. You, like there was, in your past was a very hard times. I see that here, very hard times. Yeah, and it's even the lights are out, so I feel that you dimmed your light because you experienced those hard times. And look at the sky. I just got drawn to the sky. It's very dark. It's like very cloudy. So there is a lot of storm going on. Like you have a lot of mixed feelings in yourself, I think, about that path. It's like you're fighting with yourself, with your feelings. Your feelings, and in your thoughts you're fighting. It's like your feelings walk this road and you absolutely know where to go, but your thoughts go like, no, this can't be, no, you're walking the wrong road. And you have this constantly trouble of fighting inside of yourself, and that's why the light is not shining on that lamp, you know. And it feels like a circle. I also see a circle here. It's like, it feels like you're walking the same road over and over, and you're not arriving at your destination, and you're asking yourself why. Well, why is that, you know? And you also are drawn to old things, so you vintage things. You might dress vintage. I don't know, you might love that. You might do decoration like this, you know. Please apply as it fits, because we are many Army, and I'm just saying everything what Spirit puts in my mind. I'm talking like everything about that, what I get in. You might also love old houses. Like if you would think of where you would like to live, you would instantly go to Europe and say, oh, I want to live in Paris, or I want to live in Europe in an old village. Yeah, so let's see what the quote is about. In each one of us is a path that emerges from a past life. Wow, accept it and listen. Yeah, you're not accepting something in your life about the path. Very interesting. Let's see what it is. Let's see what the universe is saying about that. But it has something to do with your past life. Yeah, wow. Wow. This is a very, those piles are also all very interesting. So let's see what that road is about. Look at this. It's like he has his power light on. You are strong beyond measure, stepping into power. Wow. Yeah, and see, like he's walking into his future. Like he's walking this way. And I said, like in tarot, this means walking into the future. Like walking this road here, walking it up. And it even looks like in Russia even. Look at this. That's like a Russian guide, an old Russian. Maybe you had a past life in Russia. Or you live in Russia right now. I know I have Russian army. Hi, my army from Russia, or because I know I can read Russian letters. You know, how do you say? I don't know what they are called, but I can read them. But I don't know any vocabulary. I studied when I was younger because I grew up in East Germany, when East Germany was still East Germany and the wall hasn't come down. We had to learn Russian in school, you know, and I had like, I think 6 years of Russian. So I could write long passages of Russian, you know, I could read Russian, I could write Russian, I knew a lot of vocabulary, but that's all gone because when the wall came down, you know, I was ready to go into English and learn English, and I forgot all about my Russian. The only thing I can still do is writing it, you know, I can write the Russian letters, that's so cool, and I can read them, but I have no idea what it's saying, so... So people can make fun of me, you know, they can give me Russian sentences and I read them and then that means something bad, you know. So this for me looks like a past life in Russia. Yeah, look at even those roads. Yeah, I mean, this looks like more like France, but it's like all those old 19th century thingies, you know. Yeah, and you have followers following you. Look at this. People are following your power. You are a warrior. You're someone, you have masculine energy. I see that for sure. You are not in your feminine energy. While the pile 1 was all feminine energy, no matter if guy or girl, that person was in their feminine energy trying to heal people. This person here, you are fighting. You are a fighter, and the universe sent you out maybe from your past life. Maybe you got like from your past life the information because you should be a fighter in this life, you know, you should fight for your people. So I don't know if you are a leader of a group, but you are a leader. You are a leader here. I see a leader that's fighting for the right of their people. And it says you are strong beyond measure. And you get you can download, I think, from the universe a lot of information from your past life because you were a leader there too. Yeah. You are interacting with some kind of past life from yours where you were a leader. Yeah. They told me you might be in hermit mode right now because this card also reminds me of the hermit card, you know, the very wise old guy that goes out and searches for their light. So that's what you're doing right now because I saw that, look at the center of this picture is this light. Lantern. That's the center of the picture and it's not even on, it's not even shining, but you have it here. It's in your heart, but it's not on your path yet. See that? You have to light that lamp. You have to light that so that your followers know where you are, you know. You are in hermit mode. Maybe you are alone right now. Maybe you don't have a lot of followers yet. Maybe you have a great idea about something that's inside of yourself. Woo! And but you know, you're at the beginning of your path, of your road. And maybe you need to put on that light so that other people can see you. But you are very strong. You are a very powerful leader. You will become a very powerful leader. That's beautiful. I love those. Victor, I love him for giving me all these cool ideas of doing readings. Yeah, look at this. Nothing is yet set in stone. Stone is a strong, like, you become a very strong mountain for people. Strong stone. See that? That's synchronicities for me. But right now, you're in your feelings about that because I think you feel alone, maybe. You don't have many people having your back. Look at this. This is also the power of a leader because, you know, leaders, when they are born, when they begin their leadership role, usually people don't believe them because they come up with a new idea, a new light. Something new is born out of you that stems from your past life. And either this, I think this will still come to you. And, you know, a leader good leaders always have to go through bad times. That's why this nature here is destroyed because you have very hardships you had to go through and still are going through a lot of hardship. Look at your emotions. They are world. So this means nothing is yet set in stone. You're not there yet. You're at the beginning of becoming this wonderful leader. Maybe you're a very young army. Like not a very young baby army, but a young army from age, you know, if you're watching me. And you will become a powerful leader. Look at this. And yeah, you're still changing in your life. There is a lot of stuff coming your way where you grow into that leadership role. You become that stone for people. You become that yeah, like this leadership person. Look at this. And you lead people through hard times, because I see here the snow and the freezing, and people follow you because they see you as the light. But you still have to come to that role, you know. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What is saying? Blossoming. Yeah, look at this. Blossoming. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe you also want to do music. Maybe you learn the violin right now. Maybe you are a gardener. You love flowers. It's the flower moon. Yeah, you're a little flower. I think you're a little flower. You're a little army flower. Like flower, flower. I just think of cooks. Flower, flower. You're a little army flower that has to blossom. And look, the light is on her violin. So maybe you grow into a musician. Maybe you do music. So, you know. It could also be that you get inspired by music. Like you get your inspiration from music, and that's where you step into that role. But this is not done yet. You're at the beginning of this. That's why there is a lot of emotion, a lot of whirlwind, a lot of winding road. You still have to walk, you know. Let's see what the blossoming is all about. Give me one card, universe. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. Yeah, it could also be that you have a very special gift, and this is trying to come through, but you're like not accepting it yet. It hasn't come through. It has to go up that real big way to your mind. See that? But it's coming. It's coming. It just takes a while. Yeah. Yeah, and you're figuring you're very clever. I see the 7 because it's also a queen card. Usually the 7 of Swords is not a nice card. It's like stealing yourself away from something, you know. But this here, it's green, and green is the heart chakra. And this means for me that you're not stealing yourself away from that. It's just you have to grow up. See that? You are a very young army, I bet. You're still young. You become that leader in your 40s, I think. Not now. That happens in your 30s, end of 20s, 30s, 40s, something like that. It's not there yet. And you might be beginning of 20s or even younger. So this is growing. Yeah. The universe is trying to figure out a way how to bring it to you. And while you're growing up, this gift is coming out of yourself, you know. And this gift has something to do with getting people's emotions. You're reaching people's emotions, and that's why they follow you later in life. Maybe you are a musician, we see, you know. Yeah, going beyond normal. Wow. Look at how she's looking at this gift. And look how far this is the light bulb, you know. That's like the light bulb Taehyung has in the trailer. And the light bulb is also some gift, something new, some idea that's coming into your life, but it's not there yet. This idea is coming later in life. Give me one more card to that, universe. 5 of Cups. Yeah. This gift you will get. Look at all those... what do you say? What does those in English? Gosh. You see what those are, right? I don't have the vocabulary. So, there are like many ideas in your head. Many. You are a thinker. You are a thinker person. I see that here. And you are also a very emotional person. See that red and the green? And it's like you have to grow up. And you have to go, like, your road is very windy, and you have to go through a lot of emotions. You are a person that goes a lot of through emotions. Maybe you also feel alone right now. It's like you're walking this road alone, you know? And that's why you feel sad and disappointed right now, because you're trying to find the golden light, the golden lamp, the golden idea, but you are not there yet because it's not coming out yet, you know? So just please, you know, stay focused on everything. And it will be something that's not normal. That's why you can't think of it now. Maybe you are even 14, but then you can't watch my tarot channel. Just saying, you know. But yeah, you're not there yet. Look how far away from her third eye the light bulb is. So this walks down here. While you grow up, this idea comes into her mind. It's something that is not been seen yet. It has something to do with emotions, and you will become a leader because of that gift, you know. And you have to go through, or you have a very hardships. Because of your hardships, especially in love, because of that, you develop that gift. So if you experience hard time, very emotional times right now, Army, please know this is meant to be. This is because to get out that gift, to make you blossoming. Okay, it's nothing bad with that. Okay, let's see what you have to release or surrender. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I love how all fits together always. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Look at this, Army. Yeah. And look at how those colors match. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Look at the color. Wow. And even that light here. Your soul has a plan. You are a very strong leader. And right now you're blossoming. So guys, sorry my battery died down. It dies down a lot these days. Maybe Spirit was here again. So yay. Let's see. Let's get some more light. So, okay guys, so we wanted to see who the cutie is that, yeah, accompanies you on that path, you know. So, I thought so, you know. I thought so when I had this, you know, when I looked at this pile. And his message is, you know, please never forget you are our universe, you know. Don't forget you are the universe, you know. You can make all this happen. But it will come later in life, guys, you know. So, yeah. Junie is helping you find your light, you know. Find your special ability that you guys have. And yes. Then you step into your power, guys, okay? So that's all what I have for pile 2, guys. Bye. Okay, guys. So we're moving on to our pile 3. And yeah, look at this beautiful path. Isn't it beautiful? Looks like in the summer, you know, walking on that beautiful trail. And wow. This looks beautiful, doesn't it? Maybe many of you love the summer month, I think. The spring especially. Because of the blooming trees here. Maybe you feel like spring. What else do I see when I see that card? I want to sit on that bench. Like if I would go on that path, I wouldn't go there. I would just go to that bench and would sit down and take a rest and chill, you know, take a chill pill. Just sit there. Oh, this reminds me of Taeyangi's post with his friend, you know, when they were sitting on that bench and eating the burger. That's what I want to do when I see that. Maybe that's what you wanted to do, or it reminded you of that scenery, you know, when they were sitting in that park. That looks even like a park, so it's a very chilled pace. So unlike the other path I see here, yeah, like having a chilled life, you know, just going there, enjoying life, sitting down. walking in La La Land, you know. This is like a wonderful path. But I wouldn't do much walking, you know. I would just sit there. Maybe you like spring, summer. Yeah, you are a very, very relaxed person, you know. You're not someone that stresses out over stuff. I'm trying to feel it, guys. I'm trying to get in the messages from Spirit also, you know. Yeah, this looks like for me, like if you go that road, if this is your road, you're very, this is a very beautiful road you're walking on. So I don't think it's a road where you experience all the hardships. It's a road where you are, like patted on the back from the universe, you know, and they're saying, hey, come on, sit down, you know, look at your beautiful life. Something like that. So let's see what the message behind it is. Take a rest on your path. See? Because you worked hard. Oh yeah. This looks like it, right, Army? Like, yay, I want to sit down. I worked hard. I want to enjoy the scenery. That's what it looks like. So let's see what the message of the pile is. So, oh wow. Watching clouds, see? Lie back, rest and relax. So I see here the same as I saw on that picture, you know, taking a rest. This is almost like the same image, only on the sea, you know, if you look at it closely. And it says watching clouds. Clouds are for me something that you overcame. Clouds are for me here like they are gone, they're moving away. Clouds are when you are fogged in, you don't know where to go. You have no direction in life, you know, you just don't know what's going on in life. And look at this, this is all cleared up now. So you worked your ass off on that, you know, sorry, but you worked really hard on your path, you know. So the universe puts you that bench on there, or here where you can lay down, you know, and you're saying, the universe is saying, come on, you've reached so much already. So if you chose that pile, it could be that you are also older in life. I think in your 30s, end of 20s, 30s, because I see the tree, there are trees, you know, and the trees are, you know, they are grown already. So you experienced hardships in life. Of course you did, you know. I see here you love to read books. You love to drink tea. Yeah, but you love books here. I see that. You might even like sailing. You love to travel. So maybe the universe is saying, take a trip, you know. Take a rest. Lie back, rest and relax. Yeah, you worked really hard. You worked on your life. You also worked on your emotions. I see that here because the sea is very calm. So you have everything under control right now, you know. You just sit on the bench and you eat your burger and you think about life, you know. And you're happy. I see here because of the, like, look at the colors. You're happy and content in life. I see that. There's nothing to worry. And maybe you also think about how you made it through, you know, or yeah, how beautiful your path right now is. And the universe is saying, you're fine, you know, everything is okay. You can just lie back and relax, you know. So what else? Let's see. Yeah. And you're very thankful. Maybe you also, I see here, maybe you had help from grandparents or parents. This looks like parents and children for me here. You're very thankful for them, but because they helped you. They helped you bring that change about. That's why you can sit there and relax. Because they helped you. They were there for you. Yeah. And I don't know why, but I see here someone being jealous. Look at this person. She's not looking that happy, you know. I want to know what this is all about. Why is that person not looking happy over there? The other one. They were left out. They didn't get any money. So maybe your parents or your grandparents helped you out with money, and that's why you can take the trip, or that's why you can relax, you know, and you overcame that burden, whatever this was, and you are very grateful. But there is someone in your life, could be a sister or like a sibling or like a friend, that is jealous because they didn't get the money for the change and you got it, you know. That's strange. Because look at this. Yeah, they're jealous that you can relax on that bench now, you know. Why is that? Why are they jealous? Like, what's happening over there? Let me get one more card. Oh, they were waiting for that too. Yeah. That's something you got help from. And you're very thankful to those persons that gave you that help. But there's another person that waited for that help too. But you got the help. And now the other person is a little bit jealous, you know. Wow, let's see how this... Yeah, confidence is your key to success. You're very confident. You could be a Leo, you know, you could be a Leo. You could be a fire sign. But you're very confident now because you overcame that burden. What is that confidence all about? What was the burden that was overcome? I think it has something to do with money. And you got that help from that person. Yeah, a choker. That was like a gift. Let me get one more card. It was like a wish. Yeah, the one. You were the one. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, you got a gift, and I think the gift was money. I see it here. You got help from your parents or your grandparents, yes. And because of that, you overcame a burden in your life. And it has something to do with confidence, you know. Maybe you were confident to ask, or maybe you were confident that you overcome that burden, you know. So this is what you have to surrender. We look at it later. But I see here it's very, like, you're very thankful for that, you know, that you can just sit down and relax, you know, and you overcame that. Let me see. Inspiration. Yeah, look at this. I also see that those bees here, you worked really hard on that. Maybe this, maybe you worked on a project with your parents or your grandparents, and they helped you with that. And you were very confident that you guys can make it, you know, that you guys can maybe buy a house or something. And you got inspiration from the universe, like from the sun. You are a very happy person, I think. Yeah, I see here the sun. You're very happy. You're that Leo personality, and the Leo personality is that sun. So because you're that very happy, cheerful person, that's why you got the help. Yeah, that was your choker. That's why that other person's jealous of you, because they cannot shine their light as brightly as you have done. That's funny. And you are an inspiration to the person that helped you. You really are an inspiration for them because you really work on your goal. Yeah. You really go for a goal. Like I see that also in Leo energy, you know, when a Leo wants something, he goes for it. And you never gave up. You wanted to work on something. And because you never gave up and you made something possible, you helped. Yeah, you helped that person also that gave you money to achieve that goal. And that's why now you can sit back and relax because you made it, guys. You know, you helped that person on whatever project this was. It looks like the other person in the background, they just wanted they just wanted the money. But you worked for that money. You were very confident because you know you worked for that. That's very interesting. Yeah, you worked really hard for it. You worked your butt out for that. And then that's why you got that help, and now you're very grateful for that. Yes, now I got it. And now you can watch the clouds because now everything, the whole project is wonderful. You can sit back and relax and watch it, whatever this is, you know. So, you know, Army, what it is when it comes to the project, you know. Beautiful. So let's see what you have to render. Yeah, surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. That's why the universe is saying you worked your butt off. You worked really hard for that. It's okay to watch the cloud now and sit back and relax and watch your work, you know. It also could be that you worked on a project, something very, maybe also a play. Maybe you worked on a play in the theater and you're like an actor. And you stand on a stage and someone helped you reach that goal, maybe made it possible that this play, you know, can be shown in theaters, I don't know. And you did that and you were confident you can make it and you worked really hard for that. Yeah, maybe you got the leading role in that play and the other person wanted it too, but they didn't, you know. I just throw everything in the universe is saying to me, you know. Because there are so many armies and for me it's important that I say everything what comes in, you know. But that's beautiful, yeah. So enjoy, you know, enjoy your time on that path. It's beautiful. It's green, so it's very abundant also. Well, if this is a project you made, this project is very abundant also. It brings you back a lot of, like, see here the green, it makes people happy. Like I see here green. Like, people are happy when they see it because it makes their heart happy. I see orange, that's for confidence, and yellow, you know. So who was that cutie that helped you, or who is that cutie on your path, you know? Oh, wow, it's Jiminy. Yeah. I mean, Jiminy also works really hard. I mean, every one of our cuties does to achieve the goal, but he's like a perfectionist. And maybe that's one of the qualities you have too. Like being confident and having perfection and, you know, taking that inspiration and turning it into something beautiful. So let's see what's Jiminy advising. We tend to forget that happiness doesn't come as a result of getting something we don't have, but of appreciating what we do have. Yeah. It's like you worked so hard for that, you know, but you appreciated from the beginning. You appreciated your task. You appreciated your, you know, your abilities. And that's why you got that help and you're very thankful. It's all in your personality. You're a very happy person, yeah. And happiness, you know that happiness is found in the most simple things. That's why you chose that path, you know, because that path also makes you happy. You just sit there and enjoy the ride, you know. It's beautiful, Army. I really love that pile. So be happy, you know. Be happy what you have reached. Be happy about everything. Surrender to play. Have a fun time, you know. Relax, rest, and then go back to your work, you know. Very beautiful. I love that. Okay? So that's all what I have for my pile 3 people. Bye, guys. I hope you liked that reading.